Hello? Yeah, I get emotional sometimes, so it's tough to talk in front of a group, especially this size. I work from home, so it's just me in a room by myself all the time. So this is definitely stepping outside my comfort zone. But for you, anything. For you, sure. First, I just want to acknowledge Mike and Yusuf and Dad to you too. Great stories. I got some detail there I didn't even know about you two. From the early years, 40 years ago? Hard to believe. Yeah, it's been a lot of years. Part of that was just remembering too, Mike and Yusuf, being somewhat older and kind of into my high school years when you guys were around a lot more. It just remembering you guys as little boys. I think about it not as much as I used to, because it's been so long now, but what two great men you guys have grown up to be and what families that you built. I can't tell you how impressed I am. This is what's going to happen. And that's credit to you, Moushira. Mike, you were just so eloquent the way you put that. I can't believe you weren't reading that or hadn't prepared it, because wow, you must be a lawyer or something. It was just well said and well put together, and I just the hard work and all the things that Mike brought up, I could not echo more or agree with more. So, nicely said. Anyway, I'll get started here before I start breaking down. First is happy birthday, Moushira. 8 years old today. Wow.
I know.
So many years, so many good times.
I know.
Right? So congratulations. I'm so happy. I want to echo again too that just happy that everyone made it here tonight. Took time out of busy schedules and came from long distances to come together for something so special. A special thanks also to Dad, Yusuf, Andrea, Mike, Emily, Jessica for putting everything together. Just really bringing all of this together to make this night so special. It took a lot of off-hour work, behind the scenes action just to bring it all together. So thank you. Moushira, Jessica and I just put together some brief thoughts here. Kind of from our family perspective, but we worked on this together, just talking through some of the memories and some of the things that we remember most and what strike us about you, your character and who you are, and what you meant. As far back as I can remember, just going back to your story too, Jan, it was just you and I out at the acreage, slow, quiet, not a lot of action, not a lot of people, not a lot of things going on. Boy, things changed. I do remember you two dating and getting married. I was 19 at the time. Still remember picking up the mic, I think, at the wedding reception and making kind of a fool of myself, I think.
No, you didn't.
But I still kind of remember that just kind of stuck out like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Days gone by, 1992, you two were married. I feel so thankful that my life was forever changed because of you, Moushira, and Mike and Yusuf as well, and the families that have been built up around that. Since those days, you've always treated me as your son. I love you very much for that. It means the world to me that you've always, I never got the sense that it was different. I always felt the love that I felt like you had for those boys too. And having grown up many of my younger years without a mom in the house, it just meant a lot. I mean, I connected with it and it was real. And you showed up for that all the time, always. As you know, our family has grown in many ways over the years. Jessica and I now have 3 adult children, Kale, Brody, and Jalen. Although Jalen just barely. She's a little dicey, not sure. We don't have to bring up the car incident. No big deal. Core memory that we have, I think Jessica and I together as we talk this through, is just that the time that, especially when we were building our family in our early 30s, that when Kale and Brody and Jalen were very, very young, you two were so involved, not just helping, but really getting in the middle of their lives and in our lives and helping them understand faith and God and getting on the floor and playing and teaching and loving. And that just always shined through. It wasn't just that you did it probably almost every day. We really leaned on you guys during those times, but you always loved it. You always tried to help. Like those boys were saying too, it's whenever you're asked, and even sometimes when you're not, when you want a favor, it's to get together. It's to spend time together. It's to be together, to talk about things, about life and about love and about God. So, and that, you really instilled that in our kids. It means a lot. You always engaged in a lot of learning activities as well, field trips. And thankfully we live so close to you, so it made that easier to do. You know, the travel back and forth wasn't too far. But you would always be wanting to bring our kids to Lifetime, to the zoo, to the parks, taking them on tractor rides. I don't know how many tractor rides they got. And finally they could drive the tractor. So that was so much fun for them. And just as also to drive down the road to see the slide monster. You remember the slide monster? Kids, you remember that? I hope. As I know we do, because they just loved it. You taught all of us that family and faith are the core values, that being truly engaged in our life is what matters most to us and what we remember most. You always show up, and it's clear to see it comes from your heart. Whether it was birthday parties, pontoon rides, musicals, their choir concerts, soccer games, basketball games, swim meets, bowling matches, cabin visits at the Sawyers, and other cabin visits even before the Sawyers. Remember Bella and the lily pad? Okay, we won't do that. But just phone conversations, lunch dates, and of course our favorite these days, coming to see you in Siesta Key. And spending time together in the warm weather of Florida and vacationing with you. The list goes on and on. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being the person that you are, Moushira. Life takes you down many unexpected paths, but I can say with certainty that having you in all of our lives, everyone here tonight, has been a blessing from God, and we are all better for it. Happy 70th birthday. We're looking forward to many more years of good health, long life, and great experiences together.